Okay. What? Mm. Okay. Nope. Mm. Okay. Okay. Nope. Where could Nope. Okay. You know what? I'll just select all of them. Okay. Nope. Okay. Anna was the one to take the gun from your father's bag, wasn't she? Not you. She was scared at the scene in the car. She wanted to talk to her father and uncle about it, but they brushed her off. She knew that she had to protect herself. She fired that bullet at you in self-defense before you took the weapon from her. You hit her 3 times, but she got you once. You got a hold of the weapon somehow. You must have hit or kicked her, but you weren't a great gunman either. You shot her twice before managing to take her down with a third, and even then you had to stand at close range to hit her head. But you managed it. You even planned ahead after you saw your sister take the gun. You took gloves from the kitchen and slipped your own shoes into your uncle's boots. You dragged your own sister's body into the closet. You likely cleaned yourself up in the bathroom. I doubt he knew what you were doing, but you went so far as to have your boyfriend cover for you while you prepared. You didn't want to get caught. But that wasn't all in your original plan, was it? You had a few telling issues. There was something strange about the crime scene that could indict a child like her. What? Hmm. Okay. There was something odd, almost awkward about the crime scene. There were a couple of bloody glove prints left on multiple windows upstairs. Was the killer going to throw the body and the rest of the evidence into the yard below? I think so. They clearly tried awfully hard to get those windows open after all. Now, those windows were tough. The rims were rusted shut, but I believe most adults could still get them open if they tried. But only a 14-year-old girl? But a 14-year-old girl? Perhaps not. You were forced to hide the gloves and boots under the bed, but the body wouldn't fit, so the storage closet it was. The amount of blood also suggested it was dragged slowly by someone weak. You no longer had time to escape. You had to hide in a bathroom. You had a bit of hard time with the whole thing, didn't you? But what about the mask? Don't forget about the mask. The killer was wearing it, but it wasn't found anywhere near the crime scene or me. Heh, what's so funny? The mask was never worn by the killer. Don't forget that it was you who told me about the mask. All I have is your word for it. And since you're the killer and make no mistake, you are. It was clearly never used. Ah, you know that your uncle was planning to sleep in the living room area. You took the mask from Anna's gift and planted it there beforehand for a bit of insurance if need be. Tell me then, Miss Detective, what motive would I have? Even if we weren't joined at the hip, Anna was still my sister. And that's just it. Eh? She looks nervous. I bet she's praying that I haven't found it. This is the final nail in the coffin. Huh? I found this on the kitchen table. Your father was going to announce it tonight, but you happened upon and read it first, didn't you? It says that you're no longer your father's hire. You were already jealous of your sister, weren't you? When you saw this, you snapped. You planned and executed the murder. You murdered Annabelle, your dear little sister. Heh, you weren't supposed to find that, you know. I locked the doors as soon as I got out of the bathroom. It was easier than hiding it, but I guess it wasn't enough. She has the master key in her hand. She must have pickpocketed me in the bathroom. Anna deserved it. She killed our mother. She ran out into the road. She would have been the one hit, but Mom pushed her out of the way instead. She killed her. She killed the mother who loved me and left me with a father who doesn't. That's not true. Your father was worried sick. He loves you very much. He'll be devastated. Not in comparison to Anna, he doesn't. I was always the afterthought. It was always my dear, darling, bright, beautiful, lovely, intelligent, sweet, perfect little Anna. Well, no more. His perfect little Anna is dead. The tip of that key suddenly looks rather sharp. You were wrong about one thing, though. I hated Anna, but I did love her too. When I wrote the card, I wanted her to run away. I didn't intend to kill her. But when I saw how she was afraid of me, when I saw her grab that gun and huddle in the corner of the bedroom, something came over me. I thought I may as well prove her right. Ah! The key. She stabbed me. But it doesn't hurt. There was no blood. The gash. The gash is already healed. What witchery is this? What? What happened? It doesn't hurt at all. Ghost. Ghost. It's true. There's a ghost. Ghost? No way. It can't be. You're. Uh, Anna? Anna? Hey, Mama, look! There's our bus. We're on the wrong side of the street. Anna, stop! Come back! That's the middle of the highway! But we'll miss it. I don't want. Anna! Mama! Ma. Ma? Ma? It's. It's a dead end. Ah! P- please. Please don't. Sleep well, sis. That's right. Of course. I'm. Anna. I was murdered 10 years ago. How did I get back here? What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sis, I don't know what came over me. I can hardly believe it myself. I. I screamed when I pulled the trigger. I cried in the bathroom even though I tried not to. It wasn't like I wanted to be found right then. I'm sorry. But please, don't kill me. You aren't going to make our father lose both of us, aren't you? What should I do with her? Hmm. Should I turn her? I'm gonna turn her in and to see what happens. I still can't believe. I'm sorry, sir. No. Now perhaps my living daughter can get the help she needs, and now perhaps my Anna can be at peace. For that, I thank you. It's a shame that the police had to get involved, but I suppose there is no other way. She'll be in jail for a long, long time. I just can't fathom how my girl could do this. How could a child of mine? Just make sure she knows that you love her too. But after what she did to Anna, I'm sure that Anna forgives her. And I'm sure that she wants both of you to be happy. Get help for her sister and keep on cherishing each day. Work on bringing the family closer together. That's how she will want to be honored. Live for her too. You're right. You're right. That's exactly what she's saying. Thank you for everything. Your rise is beyond your years. It's nothing. It's just I know what it's like to lose someone. I'm sorry. Please be happy too, alright? I will. Well, I ought to be going. Everyone else is already waiting outside. You know, if Anna had gotten to grow up, I like to think that she would become someone like you. Thank you, and goodbye. Goodbye, Dad. Huh. Marguerite! So you remember me again. I'm glad. Of course I do. I'm not sure how I ever forgot. You're like my mother, after all. Marguerite, what's going on? This whole happened 10 years ago. My sister was never caught. Why are we here? Spirits aren't bound by time. Without flesh to bind us, we're as free to walk through the years as the living are through the physical realm. But that didn't make up for the agony of remaining trapped in this gloomy old house, a place where we can only walk at night, a prison. For me, it was the regret of my lost daughter that kept me trapped here. For you, it was the way your sister simply walked away. For your 20th birthday, I thought we should do something rather special. I took you back 10 years to the day you became trapped here with me. Your memories got a bit messed up during the journey, but it couldn't be helped. I think it was necessary. If you hadn't solved the crime on your own, it wouldn't have held the same meaning. Time isn't static. You've changed the past. You've uncovered the truth behind your own murder and decided what to do with that truth. Did I do the right thing? That's something you have to answer yourself. But I am so very proud of you. Spirits don't have to age. You could have remained the little girl you died as, but you blossomed into a beautiful young woman under my care. I raised you. I feel like my family. I feel like I'm finally at peace too. Ah, I cannot read today. Ah, where are you going? We can finally leave the house. We can move on. Can't you feel it too? Come with me, dear. I want you to meet my daughter. And I'm sure your mother is waiting for you too. I always said you kept her waiting long enough, but with that you've changed now. I suppose you haven't kept her long at all. Follow me. And happy birthday, dear. Ha! Given the circumstances, I suppose this is the best gift I could have hoped for. Mother, I'm coming. Wow, that was a very interesting story. The twist, though, that was awesome. Well, the older sister got arrested. I knew it was the older sister. My suspicions went on her when sh when I saw the scrape on her face.